Yo, it's a 10
You know, I'm just saying.
Yo, hold on. It's a 10 podcast. You already know who this is, your man Jamel.
Bro.
And my bad, we laughing about some shit. But it's fight week. Amanda Serrano, Katie Taylor going down. Tickets still available. Make sure you go grab some. And they got some good prices. Make sure you support the ladies today. Brian Norman Jr. and Haney almost caused a brawl yesterday. Lamont Roach is promoting the fight. I don't know why. Virgil Ortiz versus Boots. Like, they talking about this shit may go down in November.
Right, go and get your team on the phone, man. Go ahead.
Yo, we're gonna talk about that after this, man. Yo, yeah, shout out to everybody tuned in right now. About to start getting fight weekend officially. Shit, man, it's about to go down this weekend. We have all-female card going down with Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano. Been watching some of the promo for that. Alicia Bumgarner tries to steal the show yesterday in her new bikini, apparently. Sugar Neeks did the same thing. I mean, it's fight weekend. You excited for the female card? How you feeling about it?
I'm, you know what I'm saying? I'm a fan. I'm a fan of a lot of them my homegirls on that card. Shout out to all of them, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like before you and I got on here, we were speaking about, you know, the tickets though. These tickets ain't moving. Like, I'm pretty sure like they thought it would move in terms of the promotion behind it. Jake Paul, Amanda Serrano. And you made a great comparison. Like, you know, when you put a Puerto Rican star in New York, you know what I'm saying, in the big room at the Garden, like the Kodos of the world, the Trinidads, you know, you expect the sellout, but I mean, we've seen the graph of the tickets, and it's still a lot of seats. And then like I was sending you all the information I seen on Twitter, you seen, you know, Jake Paul and them trying to get everybody to retweet this or retweet that and say one winner, you know, one lucky fan will get this amount of money just for. So they still trying to push out, you know, this promotion and these tickets right now. So that's telling it there. And then you and I also commenting on how his fight with Chavez Jr. had the tickets weren't moving like that. Yeah. So I think for him, it should be a concern because, again, he does a great job as a showman, you know, when he's out here making videos and skits and do whatever promoting. But again, it's a different story when it comes to actual ticket sales and putting asses in seats now. And that's a concern.
And to be honest, for people, you know, out there, you know, when it comes to women's sports, they're far behind in regards to fan bases as well as just, you know, the audience, and it kind of shows. And, you know, a lot of people, I was watching a lot of people saying, you know, men and women should get equal pay in sports. It doesn't necessarily work like that because it's all about the draw. And I'm glad to see these ladies finally getting the opportunity to fill these seats, but you can kind of still see that where we're at with it. And this is a huge matchup, Serrano and Taylor. So to not see it's a lot, I'm kind of like, damn. You know what I mean? Why? You know what I mean? I mean, maybe they could have.
Do you think it's fatigue in terms of the on the fans? Because we've seen it two times already, and both times it went, you know, Taylor. Even though some, like in myself, I felt like Serrano should have won one of those fights at least. You know, especially the first fight. In my opinion, it was a good fight. Don't get me wrong, but again, you don't normally see a trilogy unless it's 1-1. So for B 2-0 and have a trilogy, do you think it's just fatigue on the base, you know, the fan base?
No, I think it's a combination of things, and just being honest, when it comes to like women's sports, they're just way far behind. Like, listen, we just started getting a lot of sellouts in the WNBA. The WNBA has been around and has a focal point of focus on women's basketball for like 25 years.
Yeah,
And it took Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese to really really invigorate it. And think about it. Just this year's the first time they really cracked a lot of money. I think they made like 2.3 billion in women's sports across. 2.3 billion sounds like a lot, but when you think about it, the NFL franchise probably makes billions. Period. I think the Giants worth like 7 billion.
right.
So the salary cap is like almost like a $250,000 for each team, and there's 32 teams. So it's definitely they definitely have room to grow. And then another thing is, they put a mail card the next day.
That's what it is, man. That's what it is. It's like fight it out here. I mean, well, fans got to pick and choose which one you want to go to. You know what I'm saying? Like the very next day.
The very next day.
Every next day. You know what I'm saying? Right up the road. Right up the road.
So I think that also hurt them. I don't know how they feel about it, but I would have been livid because, you still got Shakur Stevenson, you got Edgar Berlanga, who's from that area. It's a mail card, and
Matias,
yeah,
Matias, yeah.
And listen, Alicia Baumgartner, as popular as she is, it's not like they gave her an opponent like that people want to watch, right? Shakur's is quote unquote the co-main event, and he's fighting Williams Zepeda, which people have been wanting to see this for a while.
Yeah.
So, and then you got the whole turkey train and how he's promoting stuff and letting Easter eggs out of what he's about to drop. So there's like, oh, look, guys, by the way, we got this card coming in December. We got like turkey really got people eating out the palm of his hand. So, I get what Jake is doing, what he's trying to do. And he's trying to sign a lot of females that are very appealing to the eye. We just seen him sign Chris Eubanks, I think, wife. They got the Sugar Niece. It's gonna take a while.
Oh, he's my Ebony, and then
yes,
Ebony Bridges just
Ebony Bridges. He signed her. So I think they're gonna take and again, remember they signed. I think they got a situation. Oh no, I don't know if they got the situation, but I think they're gonna take the WWE route. It took a while for the women to really start getting that respect, which is okay. But I think it's a combination of that, then that card.
But they definitely got to start. Like I said again, with that graphic was crazy. They definitely got to start putting asses in seats and having people tune in order for But at the same time, boxing is a business. It's a business first. It's always been that way. Professional boxing, at least. You gotta. I mean, I love how they paying them. Don't get me wrong, but you gotta have a return on investment. You gotta have some ROI.
And think about this: all of the news from this weekend, and Katie Taylor and Amanda's probably the best matchup this weekend, right? But all the news has been from Oscar versus Edgar, Brian Norman versus Devin Haney. It's still been male dominated. So, I mean, I don't know how I would feel. Was it purposely done that way in regards to, Turkey Al-Asik?
I mean, come on, bro.
Rivalry.
Let's be real, though, bro. Turkey does international. He does things like he has cars internationally now. Yep. He blatantly put the card in New York the same weekend, the day after that. Come on, man.
No, facts. And we all know he has a little rivalry with Jake. So
exactly, bro. He does. He's not a fan of YouTube boxing, as he puts it. He's not a fan of YouTube boxers. Let's be real.
No, absolutely, and it's unfortunate for the ladies, and but at the end of the day,
one point in time, this weekend was just no one. It was just their week. It was their weekend. It was just for them.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, I think they're gonna hurt each other, but Turkey doesn't mind getting hurt.
He don't mind losing. He don't mind losing a little bit of pocket change in the process, though, bro.
No, and remember,
that's what it is. He can afford to lose it. He can afford to, lose whatever he loses in.
Because he's also incorporating everything else, like with the Jake Paul thing, with the girls. There's no next event like that we know of. With the Riyadh season, we have the Terrence Crawford thing to look forward to. We have the card that he leaked with Devin.
Yeah, the card,
and he has all the stars. Like if you really think about it, Turkey Al-Asik literally has all the stars. He still has the Dubois versus Usyk. He still has the Eubanks versus Conor Benn September 20th. Like he literally is promoting everything and has the boxing world in the palm of his hand. He literally, I just named, I think, 5 or 6 events that he has coming up and still putting together. And then flirting with Tank Davis, trying to get the Shakur situation, which I don't think is going to happen, but still has,
that shit ain't happen, man. Lamont, man, call your team, bro. They playing.
But yeah, I hope the girls do well this weekend. You know what I mean? I'm looking for. I wish they would have gave Alicia as a co-main event a better matchup. I don't know who it would have been, but it would have been nice to have given her a matchup where we can kind of, I have more things to talk about. Like, I mean, I seen the face off. I was like, whatever. They're trying. They're definitely trying. So I'm looking right here. Hold on. The fights start today. Oh, it says 8 p.m. It starts. It says 8 p.m. Eastern.
The doors open at 4:30. The first fight.
I guess the prelims.
The doors open at 4:30. Yeah. Fight start at 5. Mm-hmm. The issue I got with that is, if I gotta make runs and errands, you know what I'm saying, around. Can't bust a move out there like that. You know what I mean?
Hold on. I'm trying to get this 5,000. This is 5,000 one person. If you repost, like, and follow us, shit, hold on, bro. I'm about to repost right now. What they talking about?
But that right there, you see, they're trying. They're still heavily promoting and pushing the fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's telling right there, bro. They trying to throw money at the fans to help push this fight, and it's smart because they're using the fans. So even if they're not fans of the even if you don't tend to watch the fight, right? Yeah. If you keep retweeting and reposting it, that still puts more eyes and more attention on the event. You know what I mean? So I'm not mad at it. But they definitely probably looked at this morning and seen it had a ton of tickets still, and was like, "Yo, we really gotta push this fight card, really." Because like, if y'all go, I just went on Ticketmaster this morning, y'all, and it was like, "Yo, it's still a lot of blue. I see a lot of blue around there, especially on the floor. It's a lot of blue, empty seats."
Yeah. And this is really big for the females, because at the end of the day, it's a bar. You got to think about it. After this matchup, what's the next? This is the biggest matchup that can be made for girls right now, outside of Clarissa versus Alicia Baumgartner, right? Or
just as women's boxing as a whole, this is definitely it. It's definitely it.
So it kind of shows you where they're at this point, which I think they're in a good position, but they're not exactly where they need to be. And, you're going to take losses in the way of growing a product.
I mean, shit, some male fighters, we see it with them too, bro. They lose, we lose.
Look at Sheldon. Is this the fight that's airing on Netflix? Yeah. I mean, the fact that Sheldon, my man who watches boxing all the time, is asking that is absolutely crazy and no knock to my man Sheldon, but that's what a lot of people are thinking right now. Like, I've talked to a lot of, I know a lot of fight fans, and a lot of people aren't talking about this for some strange reason, and it's really shocking because it's a good card. It's a really good card, to be honest with you. And even the bloggers, if you look at the bloggers, they're not even talking about it because they're talking about who's moving the needle with the views, the tanks. I've watched these guys argue with each other on I don't know what the hell they be talking about, to be honest with you. But unfortunately, we're not seeing the needle move right now. But I am still looking forward to it. Go get your tickets, support these ladies. But I'm not gonna say I'm
not going to just tune in, support them. Show your love and appreciation. Let's see how it goes from there. But yeah, now you made a good point though, bro. In terms of the schedule, I don't know. I really don't know what's next for MVP as a promotion. I don't know what's next for them.
Yeah, and especially, when it comes to the girls, it sounds like they're doing a focal point on the females. I mean, if they're signing a shitload of girls, a lot of ladies, so that means their roster is going to be. It looks like it's like 90% ladies at this point, right? So.
I think they got a mail card coming up soon, but I can't tell. I don't remember.
I haven't seen no promo on that. I've just seen, the females. But I think, to not have a card for. I mean, maybe there's announcements coming up. I know they were flirting with a Katie Taylor versus Alicia Baumgartner card, which if Alicia is
Sheldon kept it a book. He said, "I keep it a bean. I do watch, but nowhere near y'all level." It's media like this that has helped regain my interest since 2022.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So, maybe they need to start reaching out to some of us. I don't know, man. But, we're trying to support, our girls on the card tonight, Chicken versus
Shit, cash the check.
ver-
Send the check over. We got you. Send the check over.
That's for that 5,000. What Jake have? Jake Yo, well, I mean, it also helps other females.
Y'all paying showbiz to criticize and shit. We're gonna just keep it a bug over here.
Thanks, man. Showbiz.
Showbiz, wild, man.
He's a nut. But yeah, on that tonight, I'm thinking of doing like a play-by-play tonight because I'll be back. How long was the Superman movie? Because it starts at 5:30 over here.
It's about 2 hours. 2 hours.
Oh, so I'll be back in time for the fight. So I'm thinking of setting up the camera and just maybe doing a play-by-play. Champion, what's good? And just having some fun with it. You know what I mean? But let's talk about the big news. And this is crazy again, guys. This is the big news of the weekend so far, right? And it has nothing to do with the Jake Paul card tonight, and these are the things that are stealing the headlines.
I mean, that's firstly we'll touch on that. What happened in your view? Obviously, video going viral on social media right now. Yeah, from your view, what happened?
I just want to say I just work here. I was just caught in the midst of it. I was a casualty in the midst. I was just vibing and chilling. You know how life go. But bodyguard came up acting all funny or whatever, so he ripped my little white tee. You never rip a black man white tee. I don't know if you know about that.
I don't know.
But yeah, so I had to flip big dude after that. But we had to make magic happen.
Yeah, I guess what were your thoughts when that's going on, especially after it? When the video shows sort of a bit of escalation, especially from Haney's bodyguard there.
Yeah, we be vibing, man. We just be chilling. We just good people come in and shake hands and show teeth. You know how the gang go. I don't know why they came with all this hostility, my brother.
Why do you think they come with? Why do you think they come? If you got a reason,
they might be a little nervous. I don't know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they trying to put all their energy on us now. It's still gonna be the same thing. You still going to sleep.
Does it add a bit of fuel to the fire for yourself?
It was already gonna be what it was. So this just set it in stone. But it was already gonna be a knockout.
He Brian Norman is funny. It reminds me of watching a movie Life. I'm not gonna lie, but
he posted up
the extra shirt.
Don Cool, whatever the fuck dude from Beavis and Butthead. When Beavis has he made it a meme,
bro. Dude made an extra hole in his shirt. But you know what made me laugh?
He gave him a front wedgie with that shit.
Whose baby mom was that swinging on Brian Norman? Did you see the big?
It's so much going on. I seen a dude. If you look at the video, I seen a dude running down the hall for his life. He was running down the hall for his he was.
I didn't even deep that.
You gotta play the video. There's one dude.
The altercation with Devin Haney.
Really?
I mean, that's firstly we'll touch on that. What happened in your view? Obviously, video going viral on social media right now. Yeah, from your view, what happened?
I just want to say.
You hear me?
Let me see the angle. I think in the hallway. I think there's a dude who runs.
Look at the hole. Look at the extra hole in the shirt. Dude, who is this guy? But look at the big
girl. Dude running like little. Oh, you dude in the back.
Look at the big girl. Look. Boom. She hits Norman. Boom. I don't know if she was hitting Norman or what. Yes, I think she was. Yo, that shit right. We got to replay. That was some good. That was some good shit. Look how it. Look. Get each other's face. This guy grabs him. He just literally rips a hole.
He got the Debo shirt on.
Oh shit. Yo, Brian. I'm not even mad at Brian. This guy came out of nowhere. But look at Big Bad Mama come out there. Boom. Boom.
Nah, she wasn't hitting. She wasn't hitting Norman. She looked like she was with Tina. She was about to hit the. She was hitting the security.
I don't know who is this. We need to hire her.
She look. She was trying to get him up off my man, bro. Look. See, she's trying to break it up.
Oh, she swung at Debo. Hold on, let's see.
She swung at Debo.
She wanted to smoke with. This is the real awesome. Look at it. She's like, get off my baby daddy. Is that?
I got $200.
Boom. Holy, she went right. Yo, who is this guy with the braids?
That's security, man. Yo, I seen it firsthand in Vegas. I told you that earlier. I seen it firsthand in Vegas, y'all. It was me and Devin were training at Top Rank Gym when he was getting ready for the Ryan Garcia fight.
Yeah.
Devin was on the other side of the gym, wrap it up, whatever. And his father and some peoples, they was praying. They Muslim.
Yeah.
They praying, One dude is actually shadow boxing in the middle of one of the rings. But while he's shadow boxing, he's keep yelling at them saying Jesus is king. So they're like, yo, can you just be respectful? We're trying to pray before we start the workout. Yeah. Dude kept going on, running the mouth, and the security jumped in the ring, told him to chill out. He got to leave. The dude was like, I ain't going nowhere. They beat his ass from inside the ring, outside the ring, all the way to the front door of Top Rank Gym. Yo, threw him up out of it, yo.
Well served.
Devin security don't play. That's all I know. Devin security don't play, yo.
And the funny thing is, when if you listen to the audio, there's another version. Devin's Bill Haney is screaming, "Don't mess up Devin's bag! Don't be messing up his money!" And I'm sitting there, I'm like, "Yo, yo, listen, you need somebody like that in your corner." But I mean, does this make you want to see the fight more? I mean, I want to see this fight.
Of course, it's personal. Yo, you got me out here.
Yeah, it was another hole. He made a whole complete.
Got a whole hoodie on now. Yeah. I see. Shout out to my man Brian. I seen you before when you had to sit there. You had got another white tee. So shout out to you for becoming prepared. But it's definitely personal, man. Like security took it to another level, yo. Security took it to another level.
No, absolutely. That guy was on it. Like he jumped out. Like he was like, nah, son. Like he literally like watch how he just jumps in. Like he would not have it. Like, let me add this back to the stage. Watch out. I'm gonna play this for watch when Devin's in his face. He pushes him. Boom.
Look, hold up.
Hold on. What you said? Get over here. Then look at Brian Norman Sr. He's like, oh shit, this nigga's big. Brian Norman.
Hey, yo, Brian, we gotta get you on the show, Brian, man. We gotta get you on the show, bro.
Yeah, that's my guy. He definitely.
That's my guy, man. They got they gotta get you on the show.
Brian Norman's like, the big girl is hilarious. Like that's his security. I think that's Brian Norman's security. I'm not gonna lie. I think.
See, look, he got a fresh white tee back on. See, he kept it a G. He ain't got another tee.
How hard do you got to grab somebody to make an entire new hole? Like he doesn't like what? Look, he ripped it right before. He did some Hulkamania shit. Brian Norman's with it though. Look at Junior. Junior's with it. He's like, yo, I got to get him to the floor. This guy's big. Bang, bang. Oh yeah. So that's.
If she would got hit, it'd have been a whole different headline. She'd have got hit, champ. If she got hit, it'd been a whole different headline. But yeah, he had the Debo flannel on. He came for the job. He fit all the job description. He marked all the boxes off.
I said I wanted to see this fight. I will say this: Devin is bigger than Brian Norman by a lot. It's not even by a little. Like he's bigger than him. If you look at them when they size up.
No, Devin was definitely outgrown in weight classes in the last couple of years. It's not going back to 40 for sure.
No, he definitely can't make 40. But I mean, we're gonna see if he can take that.
Himself making 35. He's definitely not going back down there.
I'll tell you this: he can't fight the way he fought against Hernandez after that.
We already know that. Nah. They got to fight. They gonna have to tussle after that. They got to fight.
I really like him. I'm not gonna
come see me.
I had Brian Norman winning this fight. To be honest with you, I have him winning this fight.
Yo, you'd be surprised. A lot of people feel like Devin can win this fight though too, bro.
Majority feel like I think Devin's the favorite.
Shakur said that he feels Haney's gonna win the fight.
I feel like I'm gonna be honest with you. Devin knows how to utilize his size. Prior to his last fight, like he understands how to stay. But again, Brian has quick hands, and I think it's underrated speed.
He's strong.
And if he lands,
I believe my man Devin still has one of the best jabs in the game because he's definitely going to utilize that jab. So he's basically going to he got to go back to the way he fought my man Regis. You know what I mean, to a degree, the way he fought Regis' program. He gotta go back to that. He gotta go back to that Devin Haney. You know what I mean? And he has room. He still has room because, like I said, he's still growing into the weight class. So he still has size. He still has room to bulk up a bit more, even though he's already big. Like you see, he's bigger than looks bigger than Brian. But he's definitely gonna have to definitely gonna have to. When I say bulk up, he probably gonna have to sit down on the punches a lot more. You know what I'm saying?
Brian earn that respect with both hands. Brian can.
That's what I'm saying. So he's gonna have to earn. Brian's respect by sitting down on his own punches. You know what I mean? And hitting Brian with something sharp and clean early in that fight in order to get Brian's respect.
I'm going to be honest. I don't believe he can hurt Brian Norman Jr. I just don't. I feel like, you know, when we watched the last fight, we knocked out the Japanese dude. When he hit him with the left, it's almost like a message to Haney. Like, you were worried about Ryan's left. You're going to have to worry about that hook that I have plus the counter right that I have.
That motherfucker left hook put him off. A motherfucker forgot 6 months of his life.
Imagine going to go pay for a movie like Superman and then not remember it because this guy knocked the memory out of your head, bro.
Yo, what's the day again?
Bro,
motherfucker forgot what year it is.
Like, what the fuck? Yo, bro, hell no.
He knocked my man back into 2024.
And that's my point.
During the holiday season.
Yeah,
2024.
Brian he's kind of like a stocky 47. Like, he's he's got his dad's build. His dad's like a stocky, not too tall type of dude. And I'm gonna be honest, man.
That's that country bread.
Oh my god, he's so country, Brian Norman Jr. Just talking, but I'm gonna listen. If Devin can revert to what he once was prior to that fight, I still have it as a good fight, but I would favor him. But I
like that from you. I like that from you because the fact you said you still have it as a good fight says a lot coming from you, because I know respectfully you are not a fan, just like many others were not a fan of the last performance for sure. But still feel like that Devin, if he brings back those old tools, it'd definitely be a good fight. It doesn't.
Listen, and this is what I need people to understand. I'm not a Devin hater. I like Devin, but the truth is the truth. I hated his last performance. I wasn't the only one. Jim Lampley annihilated him, and Jim Lampley was killing him. One of the most legendary voices in boxing history. We spoke about it. I was like, what am I watching? So, I mean, I give Devin all the credit in the world because he doesn't run from a big fight, but at the same time, you know, sometimes you have to take something in between. I think Brian Norman is that type of a fighter. Maybe he doesn't have the profile, but to be honest with you, I think he has the skill set. I mean, there's a reason why people aren't jumping at the opportunity. I think he's going to end up unifying, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
I think so, man. I think if Devin puts on a great performance, people will veer away from slandering him as much for all the Ryan. Because like I said, boxing fans, you know what I'm saying, we all do it. Once you have a good performance, okay, all right, this he's back. Yeah. This is what we want to see. But if he has a mediocre or just a plain out bad performance, he's never going to hit the end of it. But again, Brian Norman's defense also on his end, he has a chance to really make a name for himself with a phenomenal victory and a great performance.
This is a phenomenal opportunity for a Brian Norman, especially kind of living in the shadow at 147 of a Boots Ennis. Boots was getting all of the hoopla, the hype and everything, and Brian was kind of quietly building up. And now you have the opportunity to arguably fight a more popular fighter that's coming up in weight. So it's a very big opportunity for Brian Norman Jr. in the camp, especially, you know, Atlanta. Coming from Atlanta, Atlanta's not the biggest boxing scene from what I've noticed, to be honest. They're trying to build up over here, but Brian Norman can really cement himself as that guy at 147, which we all love that division. But Mayweather made famous and some of these other guys. So, you know, November's going to be a big opportunity. It's going to be a huge one. Is that the headliner? Who's the main event in that card? I forgot. Oh no, Benavidez is. So it's going to be a lot of eyes on that card.
No, that card's gonna be dope. That whole card as a whole is gonna be dope.
Yeah, I mean, I'm super excited for it. Salute Brian Norman Sr. I got to catch up with you, my guy. You know what I mean? You're my guy, so I got to catch up. And Brian's a busy guy, and I want to interview that lady. She threw a nice right over the top. You know what I mean? She was smoke. You know, whatever. What else we got going on? Speaking of this weekend. Edgar Berlanga, Oscar De La Hoya exchange barbs. We've seen that. What else we got with this weekend? What's your predictions? Let's get your predictions for Berlanga before we get into the.
I don't know. I go back and forth with that one. I'm not going front. I go back and forth with that one.
So do I.
I gotta see. I want to know how focused Edgar took this fight. because again, they both, if you look at it, both in him and Shiraz, they both needed they need a victory because one on one hand, the one guy he got a controversial draw with Carlos Adames. On the other hand, people feel like we really don't count the last. Let's be real, we really don't count the last opponent, the Edgar.
Yeah,
that was just to keep the rust off. You know what I'm saying? Just to stay busy. That was just a stay busy fight. Yeah. But again, the way he looked against Canelo, people are still, and then how he went about it afterwards, as if he got the big victory of his life and shit. People are still questioning, like, yo, is this dude crazy? Is he delusional at times? So if Edgar really wants to show that he is who he thinks he is, he's got to go out here and put on I think he has more pressure in terms of the two on his back and go moving forward with this fight.
Edgar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Shiraz has the backing of Turkey Al-Sheikh. It's so such that that his next fight is supposed to be Canelo Alvarez, apparently. That's what it looks like it's supposed to be. And Edgar is well aware of that. If Edgar takes a bad loss, if you really break down his body of work, I mean, it's not good. It isn't at all. So, as much Edgar's talking and being a star, and he talks about not wanting to become a meme, this is an opportunity for him, if he does lose, to become that meme and kind of fall out of the running of top fighters at 168, especially when you have guys like Isaiah Pacheco coming up. And Billy, there's a lot of guys in that division. Charlo's trying to make noise in the division. So, and these are guys that, in my opinion, are probably have had better wins than Edgar. So I feel like Edgar really has the most pressure this weekend to be impressive. Does he have the skill set?
I still think Shakur does, to be honest with you, but
well,
in that fight, I think, yeah, but in that fight alone, I think Edgar has the most pressure.
Well, I think Shakur has the best fighter he's fighting against, and I think he has
he has more pressure, bro. All the best fighters in the world, the best athletes, anything, period. They always have the most pressure on their back because they have the most set of eyes on them. If you think about it, bro.
Yeah, no. I agree with that part, but I think people aren't doubting Shakur's skills. They're doubting his health, right?
No, yeah, they're doubting his skills. But they also want to know how he looks against somebody they feel like has the recipe for disaster in terms of his style, because they feel like it's going to be a small. I want to see, for one, like I said, I want to see how small this damn ring is going to be. They keep talking about the ring, but it's supposed to be a smaller ring. It's in there with a pressure fighter who constantly throws punches. But again, truth be told, man, and there's no knock against Cepeda, but we seen that how Tevin handles him, you know what I mean, in those two fights, and weathered the storms and things of that nature. So and I think Shakur is a 10 times better fighter, whether Tevin, but it's the truth. The 10 times better fighter. So it's like, I think it all depends on, like you mentioned, how Shakur's hands and everything hold up, but still, at the end of the day, because of that, like I said, because of that point, they still, he still has to get a lot of points for the way he performs in the ring against Cepeda moving forward. I think they said the odds was crazy too, man. I think they said the odds was like disrespectful towards Cepeda. Like,
oh yeah, I mean,
some crazy odds, like some 10-1 shit that I heard, man.
If I don't think Cepeda, and it sounds messed up, but I don't think Cepeda's on that level. I think he's a good fighter.
He don't look like he don't look. I don't know if it's his demeanor, but he don't look confident, man. Shakur talking his shit. You know what I mean? Cepeda, he just look like he just there. We're gonna do what we do. Maybe that's just how he normally is. I don't know. Y'all can tell me better than I can. But again, he, like I said, for the most part, Oscar was doing the most talking. I get there's a language barrier and everything, but still though, like,
yeah,
I haven't seen any sit downs and interviews much with Cepeda saying much of anything.
Yeah, I mean, Cepeda's taking the shots. He's going to knock out Shakur and stuff like that.
Everybody says though.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. I feel like, and back to the pressure situation, I feel like even if Shakur were to take a loss or whatnot, there's a lot of options. People believe in Shakur. Edgar, to me, again, I think he needs a very impressive win, man. Like a very impressive win. To be honest with you, but I got Shakur stopping him. I just believe Shakur is going to be on another level. I feel like he was very he looked focused. Although I didn't like his presser, the way he was talking, it kind of sounded stupid. But I think he's focused. You know, I feel like Edgar kind of got caught up in the show more so and trying to sell the fight.
Right.
Throwing $1 bills at Oscar. Like, you know, you're fighting this guy.
I'm saying. That's what I mean. Like, how focused is he on the fight instead of the antics outside the ring? That's what I mean, bro. Like,
And as I said, those antics put a lot of unnecessary pressure on you. But again, he also gave away 100 tickets for the fight. He gave away 100 tickets, Edgar. So it kind of tells you, is he really selling? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got to think about it. We're talking about the ladies not selling, but if you're giving away 100 tickets, I mean, shit.
Let's be real, man. Let's be real. This is New York we're talking about. Come on, this is New York we're talking about. And there's no knock, but it's like you got to go hard for motherfucker to build that base. You gotta be that guy. You know what I mean? You definitely gotta be that guy to bring the people out. Because you know, as New Yorkers, we have so many other sports and events like concerts, whatever events that we can choose from on our weekend. So for you have to definitely be that guy in New York. You know what I mean? To really draw crowds. But if you're out here giving out over 100 tickets, that's
I think people got to understand too. Like boxing is very ethnic driven in a sense, right? So this is a Puerto Rican town. If you're Puerto Rican and not selling out the event, you know.
Well, that's the same thing we said about Serrano.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Listen, Cotto, bro, you couldn't get a ticket for Cotto.
That's what I'm saying.
Camacho,
Trinidad.
Like, I mean, these guys, like Puerto Rico would fill the building. It'd be shaking with flags. So I think Edgar needs to prove to the Puerto Rican people.
You remember, well, this is one of many great fights that Cotto's had, but look at, like you said, ethnic driven, right?
Yeah.
Prime example, Cotto Judah.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah. And I think, and this is no knock on Edgar because I want Edgar to be great.
Right.
But I don't think he's convinced the Puerto Rican people. And people can say whatever they want. You sound like a hater. No, bro. Puerto Ricans come out to support.
No. Puerto Ricans, they come out.
I can't.
So if you haven't grasped them, it's a problem. If you haven't grasped that mass Puerto Rican base, that's telling right there.
The Garden is like literally, and listen, we're in June. It's hot. Everybody's outside. I mean, you know, Puerto Ricans. Puerto Rico in New York is just huge. So
hold up. I got a breaking news.
Oh, shit, breaking news.
Gervonta Davis was arrested on battery, domestic violence charges, and booked into Miami's Turner Goldfield Night Correctional Center at 3:35 a.m. Friday morning, as previously reported.
Shit, that just broke out right now. Shit,
I'm gonna send it to you, bro.
Oh man, this is not the first for him. But again, when it comes to those things, the positive vibes said it. Shout out to Ash in the building. Shout out to my guy Vibes, always showing love. You know, when it comes to those type of, you said domestic violence.
Yeah.
It's tough because people don't understand. You know, when you're going through stuff with a woman, shit happens, and automatically people think the worst. So I'm not gonna think the worst of Tank. You know, it's unfortunate that he's going through this, especially somebody that I believe mentally is not there. People talk about Devin Haney's mental health, right? But we're talking about a guy that was just talking about retirement. We're talking about a guy that wants to spend more time with his daughters. He doesn't seem fully focused.
I'm not going to get into the whole what he was charged for. I'm just saying the point where he was at, and we probably said mentally going through. Yeah. That should be right there telling that he was not focusing on an August 16th date.
No, definitely not.
There was down in Miami right now, and should be somewhere in the training camp. August 16th is definitely off the table, yo.
Jesus Christ. You know what's crazy? This looks like the photo that when they arrested him from, because he's wearing probably the same shirt he had at the club. Like, it looks crazy.
That's what I'm saying, man. August 16th shit. Lamont, you might as well go ahead and tell your team to find you another fight.
Lamont needs to hang it up. That's not happening. I mean, it's unfortunate for Lamont, but it's not happening. And you know, it is what it is. I'm about to post it for you guys right now. Give me a second. I'm actually uploading it. But Yeah, no, you're right. I think you bring up a really.
I'm not going to get into it because again, I've been in this situation with the dumb shit and the law and yada yada yada. So I'm not going to sit here and try to kick him in the right while he's down because I don't know the story. I don't know what the fuck happened. But what I will say is that if he's in Miami, he's right. You know what I'm saying? Look like you say, he had the shirt on from the club. He's definitely not in training camp.
No, absolutely. I mean,
August 16th is not happening.
No, that's not happening. His mindset's not even on boxing.
Yeah, boxing. Yeah.
Everybody knows when you're in Miami, it's one thing. You know what I mean? You're out there to party. And if your fight was scheduled August 16th and we're we're in July 11th, you definitely are not focused on the fight and have no intention for that fight in July. And for those that believe anything different with Tank, guys, he was out there kicking back shots. That's what he was doing. Like, let's be honest. So, yeah, that's unfortunate. It's crazy because people are kind of getting at me like, oh, like I just look. You know what's funny? You just tweeted that, right? And I mean, you just sent me that, right? And somebody sent me. They commented on the YouTube video and they said, "Oh, so Tank is ducking Roach now." There's people defend him. And I was like, yeah.
He is not. He's like I known Tank since he was a kid, man. He always had some shit going on. Like he's not in the right state of mind right now, man.
No. And Tank, he said Tank has a minute. Yeah, no, listen. It's really unfortunate. Let me read the article that was sent to me. So breaking, this is just a few minutes ago. It says Gervonta Davis was arrested on battery, domestic violence charges, and booked into Miami Turner's Gopher Night Correctional Center at 3:35 a.m. Friday. So it looked like he was out with a lady friend, and something happened. And bottom line is this: he's not fighting Lamont Roach August 16th. His mind is not on boxing. He was out there partying, spending his money. And in this picture, if you look at his face in this picture, it seems like he's in thought.
Yeah, he's not there. That's what I'm saying. He got some shit going on for him right now, man.
Listen, I'm sending my love and prayers to.
That's nothing. That's nothing. Chance if he on probation, you already know that's a violation.
I think he is. I think
that's a violation. So that's more like boxing is not. That's boxing right now is not the focal point. Let's be real.
No, it's unfortunate for Tank, but it's kind of crazy because again, if you really break it down, Lamont Roach is still promoting this fight. I just plucked a video from his, I don't know if it's from his Instagram or Twitter, and he's pretty much still promoting the fight. I mean, look, I'm gonna play it for you guys. I don't know if this is an old video or whatnot, but I just took off his page maybe a couple of days ago. This is what he's promoting. Let me start it from the beginning.
I'm here where I'm supposed to be, and we running it back for a reason. Come on now. I mean, they not gonna let their baby boy lose like that. They cash cow lose like that. They ain't gonna let them go out like that. So I ain't got no choice but to work hard. Like the politics gonna always politic. Boxing always been like that. Nigga said I was slow when I sped up the video.
We stop this. We stop that.
Yeah, I mean,
we just seen the breaking before the fucking news. I never thought the fight was happening in August.
Yeah,
Lamont. I said Lamont, he's hopeful. Any fighter would be hopeful that because the first fight Tank was saying the fight was off and yada, so I get it. But at the same time, like, bro, there's too many signs to show you like right now, just on the business side. Nothing's being announced. Nobody, no card, no other fighters are being announced to be fighting on the card. It's not happening. I don't even want to.
My thing is this too, and this is just being honest. As high profile of an individual Tank is, right?
Right.
And just be, and again, I don't know what exactly transpired between the female, but why isn't anybody? Where's the security protecting them from just these incidents?
Well,
I mean,
we don't know. We don't know. We don't know what this shit happened. It could have happened at home after this. You know, we don't know, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not until we get more from the story, whatever. I don't know, bro. But like I said, it looked like he was out like he probably was out late. You know, 3 o'clock in the morning. Let's be real. That's 3:30. That's booty call hours. You know.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know.
Yeah.
He probably was out. Shit turned left, and you know what I'm saying, and did whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate. Somebody said Lamar got a payday and a name now. Like, no, I mean, guys, I hate when people say that he got a big opportunity already. And no, dog, he deserves the matchup, and he deserves to make a lot more money. But it's unfortunate that Tank's going through this, and again, we don't know.
You know what? I tell you right now, though, they're gonna use that. They're gonna use this shit going on with Tank right now as a reason, also to be like, this is why the fight not going on anyway. Tank got a lot of shit going on himself right now. He's not focused. Bro, I'm telling you, if there's a way for them to really make an let's be real, an excuse, whatever you may want to call it, for this fight not happening. Shit like this is why. Shit like this.
If this would have happened in June 11th, maybe. But literally a month out, quote unquote, of the fight. And think about it. If he was supposed to sign a contract, which he didn't, and he's out partying, where are his handlers? Where are the people that he is to care about him? Where are they? I'm going to be honest with you. Like, what's going on?
Y'all. Cancel that, y'all. August. Y'all had plans on August 16th in Vegas. Get y'all.
No announcement, no nothing.
Cancel that flight. Cancel those hotel reservations. It's not happening.
Yeah,
there's plenty of other boxing coming up. Just focus on that and be happy with that. It's not.
But see, this is the thing. It's simple to say that, right? But Tank is the American face of boxing. I'm just be honest. He is the American face. He's the most popular American boxer alive right now. There's nobody there.
Yeah, no, you're right.
So we can say that, but Tank, when people talk on Tank, it makes news. He's a very popular dude, and listen, Tank, man, I hope the best for you, man. I want to see you win, brother. Just stay out of the clubs, man. You're 30 plus now. You got 2 beautiful daughters. Stay out the club, man. I mean, there's nothing. You know what's crazy? Does anything good ever come out of going out?
Somebody else put it out that basically he was accused of hitting his ex-girlfriend on the back of the head and slapping her. Sources tell me.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm not going to confirm anything. I don't know anything, but I will say this. She's your ex for a reason, bro. Yeah. She's ex for a reason. I mean, at times, as good as the ill nana is, you got to get away from it, especially when it's toxic like that. And, I don't know, man. It's tough because I know a lot of people have been in that situation. And I don't know if he has a kid with this situation. So, when you have kids with a situation like that, it's definitely different. But if you can completely detach yourself from it because there is nothing attached to it, she's your ex for a reason, bro. I mean, you got to stay out the clubs, bro. There's nothing. And listen, guys, I don't go out because, and it's crazy, I sound like an old man. I'll go out and be like, babe, we're leaving at 10. I don't want to be around the bullshit. Anything.
I'm not mad that if I'm going, when I go out, we're going somewhere that's private or less, less people there.
Yeah, bro.
I'm in and out. If it's not business, I'm not going out, yo. I'm not going out. I'll stay my inside too. I'm not going out.
Champion says, I'm not saying Lamont deserves the rematch. Don't deserve the rematch. I'm saying plan B is Lamont is a good space to get name fights and paydays from this point. Yes and no. Lamont is still not a name where he can generate that type of money. He's not even that type of fighter. His biggest payday would have been Gervonta Davis. Let's be real. The rematch is the biggest value that Lamont has. There's nothing else that Lamont has that's going to generate anything near that. To be honest,
remember he's not with a big promoter. He's not with the Turkey Alex Sheiks. He's not even a PBC fighter. Lamont and his team respectfully have been doing their own thing by themselves, pushing their own brand. So, like, come on. I feel you saying though, champ. I feel you, champ. Don't get me wrong, but at the same time,
I think he's helped his profile, but
yeah, that's about it. But in terms of like
monetary,
being high pro, yeah, it's not yet.
It's not like he's a big puncher or a super exciting fighter or anything like that. And then a lot of people, and this is not me saying this, but a lot of people do believe it is a fluke. He got lucky. Let's see him do it again. The biggest fight that he has is Tank Davis, period. A second and a possible third fight. Going to 147 and fighting who? I mean, if I'm Brian Norman, I don't want to see him fight. I mean, he goes up and fights with Matias. There's no guarantee that he beats a guy like Matias or the guys or Richardson Hitchens. Those aren't big fights. The biggest fight that he has is this, and clearly the inactivity is not helping it either. I mean, you're waiting on a guy that doesn't want to give you the fight. I can't knock Shakur for doing the same thing. You know, Shakur's been trying to get Tank, and I can't knock him and not knock him, but Shakur got more options. Let's be real. You know, I don't want to see Lamont Shakur.
I mean, Shakur already got a turkey behind him, so there's definitely gonna be more options. They're gonna find somebody for Shakur anyway. He's gonna stay busy, or he's gonna get another high profile fight. He's good. Shakur gonna be all right.
Shout out to my guy Tank though. You know what I mean? Tank, man, get right, get mental, take care of your beautiful girls. Stay away from the clubs, man. The clubs ain't shit, man. If you want, just bring the club to your house, have your security there, and just play music loud and have fun, brother. You're too big of a celebrity. You're too big for the sport, and you know you're too big for your daughters. Just continue to, just get better, brother. I wish you the best. Yeah, there's nothing else I can say, and I give that advice to any young Black, Spanish, anything. You know what I mean? You know, it comes a time where when you go into these places, bro, there's nothing but trouble. Nothing but people want to leech off of you. You're Tank Davis. People want to cause stuff. Alcohol never brings the best out of us. It's a time when you just got to grow up and just get away from the elements that continue to get you in the same problems. And that's all I got to say about that. You know, moving forward, this guy right here, this is a handsome guy right here. This is one handsome SOB right here.
Stupid, man.
Jamel Herring signs to Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. Congratulations, my guy.
Appreciate it.
Sorry about that. Jamel Herring will be making his return. This guy's crazy, Jamel. Well, Jamel, why do you put that face like with it's like the reverse rock?
I don't know what's going on.
It's like the reverse rock. You know what I mean? You look kind of crazy, but you're making a return to the Bare Knuckle Fighting. That's what it stands for, right? Fighting Championship. You know, when do we expect this? When do we expect the press conference? I know the big homie Conor McGregor was out there talking crazy yesterday.
Yeah, Conor was on a good one yesterday, man. The press conference, man. But nah, like I said, for me, it's supposed to be September. I'm already speaking with the Crawford, Camp BNB. Shout out to BNB, Red
Shout out to my guy Bomax, my guy.
Bomac, Isaú. So definitely trying to get right, but right now it's a 3-fight deal. It's a 3-fight deal on the table.
Nice. So let me ask you a question. I mean, is that it for boxing or
no? That's the thing about it. I can still, if I want to compete in boxing, they gave me that leeway to be like, you can still box. There's nobody holding you back from boxing.
Oh no, that's good. I just want you to make the money and take the least risk. That's what I want. James Blackwood, congrats, champ.
Boxing, motherfucker. Huh? Yeah, they not. You no boxer.
So you feel like it's safer in the BKFC?
I don't know about safer, but I think it's less strenuous on you because you got to think about it too. You're doing what 5 2-minute rounds instead of 12 3-minute rounds, and a lot of these guys, if you hit them on the right spot, they usually going out early anyway. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it.
Blackwell has a good question. He says, "Is training for the BKFC different than from boxing?"
Not so much, but you might have to like I was told, it's crazy. I was told by David, who's the co-owner alongside with Conor McGregor. David called me up yesterday and was like, he recommends me at least doing some type of MMA training in terms of the grappling aspect. You know what I mean? But for the most part, it's still you know, standing toe to toe boxing really. You know, it's just that it's just a little different because there's no gloves and they might get a little physical, might try to maul you a bit more, but at the same time, I recommend anybody just to go to YouTube, watch some of Austin Trout's fights. He's a southpaw. I'm a southpaw. Austin is boxing using the ring. Austin actually uses clinches. You don't see a lot of them guys in the BKFC use clinches.
They just throw wild.
Yeah, for whatever reason, they're not clinching. Now Austin's not having that. So like, you gotta just be smart. Austin uses distance. He uses his jab. You don't see a lot of that as much. You see this guy just trying to hook off on you, whatever. One thing I plan on utilizing is a body shot because you don't see a lot of that either. So I'm bringing all those boxing tools and aspects into moving with this and still doing what I do in terms of what y'all see me doing in the ring. But just that again, I just don't have any gloves on.
My question to you is, can I bring the camera and get all access for the fans?
You do what you want, bro. I got you.
I just want to know.
Do what you want.
Well, hold on. I just want to update this on the Javante situation. It says nearly after a month after he allegedly assaulted his girlfriend. So this is a separate incident, or was this an incident from before that they arrested him now?
I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. Now it's probably just some new shit because you would have heard about that shit a month ago, whatever you just.
Oh, it is. I mean, yeah, but damn, that sucks, dude, man. You know what, man? I coach kids, right? So I coach these kids, and not calling him a kid. That's not what I'm doing. But I notice a lot of kids carry a lot of stuff from when, you know, you could see it. Like one of these kids told me something one day, and it kind of stopped. I kind of had to stop in my tracks, and I kind of see what he was saying. And kids carry things with them all that. And the reason I say that is because I feel like Tank carries a lot of the stuff with him that he doesn't want his kids to see, right?
Right.
And it's unfortunate, man, because I feel like he has a lot of pain in him, man. And then, you know, I just wish him the best with that. But and I don't want his kids seeing this. It sucks, man. It really does. But back to what you were saying. I want to get all the access. You know what I mean? I'm happy for you.
I'll tell you, go watch Austin. Just watch my man Austin Trout. That's how you. That's watch Austin Trout. Thank you, Ashley. Just watch Austin Trout.
No, listen. I believe you. I mean,
Austin's not having it, yo. He's like, I called him like, bro, how is he? He's like, bro, I'm telling you, bro, like a lot of these guys, they can't mess with the boxing aspect because a lot of them come from the MMA side. So you know, they're you know what I'm saying, standing up game isn't the best. You know, they're physically strong. They're physically strong, but again, if you hand to hand, it's not. It's totally different.
Do you have any opponents in mind, or has anything been discussed? I've seen Paulie. Is Paulie doing it as well?
Nah, Paulie's at the BKB. He's at the other entity. So that's what I'm saying. Paulie's in a totally different entity, but similar shit. You know what I mean? Similar thing.
So do you have any opponents you guys been speaking on, or?
Nah, but they already told me we're gonna get somebody in there, just to you know, just to get the feel of it, and then we can go from there.
Mm. I'm excited for you. I'm not gonna lie. As long as the money's good, I'm happy for you.
No, it's good. It's good. It's definitely they throwing money out. They definitely throwing money out.
So it's coconut shrimp on you then?
Yeah, I got you.
Oh shit! Me and Bomac are pulling up. I want to pull up a Bomac.
Well, let's go to Papados.
Papados? What the hell's that, Papados?
Oh, somebody. I know somebody in the comments know what Papados is, yo. Papados is a seafood. It's a seafood spot.
Oh, is it in Atlanta or no?
It should be.
I think I heard of it.
I know they got one. I know they got one in Ohio. I like Bomac should put me on to crazy. Bomac don't put me on to Papados. I'm like, shit.
I want to hang out with Bomac. I think me and Bomac would be really cool. I want to hang out with him. He looks like a lot of fun.
Nah, Bomac is too funny. He's a cool dude. Shout out to
Bomac. No, Christine's
he really, he funny as hell. Funny as hell to be around. Yeah, you gotta be around. Like I'm telling you, man.
No, I want to be. Listen.
You'll have a good time with them, man.
For the people that think that Ashley said the
food is Papados, man.
No, I want to go. We got one more story before we get out of here because I know it's fight night. I'm thinking of doing my own live broadcast tonight, or our own live broadcast of the Serrano fight tonight. We could just watch it and just with the fans. You guys want us to watch it, y'all? Let us know. But there is one more story that I didn't put this up the other day. This is probably a couple days old. But
promoter Eddie Hearn said that y'all reached out for a possible fight in August, and Virgil said that he wouldn't be available. I think he might be coming off of an injury or something like that. Mm-hmm. But is that a fight that can be made in the future?
Most definitely. That's the fight definitely happen. You know, that's the fight everybody want to see. You know, I'm at 54 now, so it gotta happen. It gotta happen. That's the fight that everybody want to see. It gotta happen. That fight gonna make a lot of money. We're gonna sell out no matter where it's at. Everybody want to see it. So I definitely think that fight definitely gonna happen for sure.
Does people calling you a duck, people saying you ducked Virgil Ortiz, is that any extra motivation headed to that fight?
For sure. You know, it's definitely extra motivation. You know, I can't wait to shut y'all up, man. I can't wait to shut y'all up, man, for sure.
Well, that's, you can tell it's a little dated because Eddie Hearn did make the announcement that he will be fighting in Philly, and we all know Virgil is not going to go fight in Philly. This fight will have to be Texas or Vegas, and it just makes the most sense, to be honest with you. What do you think about the Virgil and
No, I like that Boots said something. He said he basically, hey, he said it himself. This fight has to happen. So I don't like. Hey, I'm happy with that. That's a start. That's a start. Now, once Virgil gets his hand, I guarantee it won't be next in terms of Virgil because I bet you see how Oscar really operates and and runs Golden Boy. He's probably going to want to have Virgil test the hand out in a showcase matchup. And before they make that fight with Boots. But I'm glad that Boots spoke on it, said that the fight has to happen. People want to see the fight, and he's all for it. So that's all I'll give him that.
I'm excited for Eddie Hearn versus Oscar press conference. They've
been on good. They've been on good terms. No. Turkey made them sit there shit. Hey, park that shit.
We know that that's his main guy right now, if I'm not mistaken, right? Versus Eddie's main guy.
I don't think we'll see anything, bro. I'm telling you, I don't think we'll see anything. I'm telling you, bro. I mean, remember, I don't think we're gonna see any banter from him.
I'm looking forward to the fight. I'm hyped for it. Shout out to Virgil Ortiz. Will we get it soon? Not November. He's gonna get a warm-up fight at 154.
2026, bro. Let's be real. 2026.
2026.
They're already making a schedule for the second half of the year. 2026.
I'm with it. As you hear, my son over there is crying. We're gonna get out of here. Tune in tonight, guys.
I'm gonna go get a New York breakfast sandwich anyway, yo.
Oh, and we're gonna bacon, egg, and cheese on the roll.
You already know it. You already know, but you can't find it nowhere else like that outside of New York.
I have one spot over here, but it's nowhere near that. The pizza sucks. I mean, there's one pizza spot. I'm gonna put you onto a sandwich spot. You want a good sandwich spot?
Yeah, bro.
Leone's on 18th Avenue. Leone's, trust, bro. Not the one in Sunset Park. Go to the one on 18th Avenue, and it's like 70-something street in Bensonhurst, Brooklyn, right?
Right.
When you walk in, it's going to have about 175 sandwiches named by famous people on there.
Okay.
And I'm telling you, Jamel, if you go down a Thursday morning, they have a skirt.
Could you take this out, clip them, and tag them in there? That, you know what I'm saying? Shout to Leone's, man.
Leone's is the best sandwich spot in Brooklyn, in my opinion. But Thursdays, they have a skirt steak sandwich, bro. Only Thursdays they do the skirt steak sandwich. We get an opportunity. Jamal, I'm telling you, out of this world.
All right, bro.
Remember what I told you, Leone's.
I'm going to check it out.
I'm definitely going to clip this and put it out. I got you.
All right, bro.
On that note, we're out of here. It's your boy Norm. This is the 10A Podcast. We are out of here.
Salute, y'all.
Leone's.